Hello and welcome to Mystic Musings. I am your host, Cindy Van Arnhem, a master numerologist and possibilitarian. And I love working with healers, coaches, spiritual teachers, those who have a big message to share in the world to help you to experience financial success and a life fully lived without the hustle and the grind. And one of my favorite things to do, and one of the most profound experiences for me, has been a reflection of the day's energy. I find sometimes that it is the reflection, that we learn the most. So Joy and Jonah go live every morning with mystic messages, and I come in the afternoon to get a feel for how we experience that energy. So let's dive in, because if I got a story for you today, many of you already know this story. But this morning's invitation from Joy and Jonah was to be willing to let go of our need for things to stay the same. Now, I have operated my business on social media for over 6 years now. And at one point I had done a Facebook Live every single weekday for 3 years straight. I have so much content out there. There's videos and posts and things all over the place. And plus I share a lot of my personal adventures and play on social media as well. And I've been very attached to that social media platform, thinking that, I run my business on Facebook. And so I had somewhere over 4,700 friends or more than that. I had over 3,000 followers on my profile alone, and then my page had more. And yesterday morning, I woke up to find that my account had been compromised. So first and foremost, to anyone who received a message from my old account that seemed a bit odd, I apologize. I was hacked and they completely took control over my account. They stole my email address and phone number off of my account so that I could not retrieve anything. Every time I would try to retrieve, it would send the new code to them, and around and around and around the Facebook circle we went. And so I had a window, a pocket of time that was about 30 seconds or so where I panicked. I went into total Tyrannosaurus Rex brain. I shut down. I panicked. I was like, oh my God, what am I going to do? Like, this is my whole livelihood. This is everything. All my pictures of my dog, all of these things. And then I remembered who I am, what I want, and why I want it. And I remembered that I am a creator, and that I belong, and that I am in co-creation with Source. And in that moment of remembering, I took a step back and I asked myself, what do I really want here? What's the big picture? And I went to look at my numerology. That's usually my go-to of, if there's something happening, why? So I went to look at the numbers and immediately saw that it was meant to unfold the way it did. Now, numerology does not give us the ability to predict certain things that are going to occur. But when we look back, we can go, aha, yes, totally see why that happened. And that's what I saw in my numbers. It was time for a new slate, a fresh, clean slate. I have been doing this work for about 3 or 4 years now. But I've been coming into my own. I've been expanding. I've been growing. I've been doing the inner work. And yesterday, being a one energy day, time for a fresh start, and having the 5 of Diamonds contract, which is my contract, it was time. It was time. And the universe was literally saying to me, here you go. You want this? Time to shut this down. This isn't serving you. And right away I recognized, I was like, just let it go. Who the fuck cares? Let it go. And so I made a decision in that moment to start fresh, to build a new profile, to do the things, to do the work required in order to set up new social media accounts. Both Facebook and Instagram were shut down. And instead of holding on with attachment, instead of fighting it, instead of going around and around and around in circles, I tried for a little while, but there was nothing that I could do. And so I just let it go. I'm so, so grateful for what my old Facebook profile taught me. That old Facebook profile gave me the ability to step into my visibility, to step into my voice, to step into my truth, my integrity. It gave me the platform to be able to speak my message to the world. It allowed me to connect with so many people. And yet so many of those people are no longer aligned. And now they're gone. It was the universe aligning with my desires based on my alignment to bring me what I wanted. It may not have looked like what I thought I wanted. It might have, to my mind and my ego, it was like, whoa, shit, what's going on here? But deep in my soul, I knew that this was meant to be. Numerology gave me the trust in that. And so I have built a new platform. And if you're watching this, here you are. Welcome to the new world of Cindy. Now, I am so grateful for the experience, but what I'm more grateful for is witnessing how I have navigated it, how I have seen myself go from someone who used to be hyper attached to outcome, hyper attached to physical experiences, hyper attached to people. Codependency was real. And I used to try to control all of it. That was the old version of Cindy. And yesterday and today, as I build new social media platforms, as I create the new system of being in the social media world, I recognize the detachment. I recognize how much I've grown and how much I've changed in just the last year, let alone the last 5 or 6 years. And so I'm excited. I am excited for this new path. I'm excited for this new journey. I'm excited to see what unfolds on these new social media platforms, much of which will probably stay similar. But there is a different intention behind these social media platforms. This isn't 20 years of my life being posted to Facebook. This is the me who I am today, setting an intention and deciding how I want this platform to unfold and how I want to leverage this platform in my business and in my personal world. So welcome to the new world. Welcome to the new platform. If you're watching this, let me know how you've experienced the energy over the last couple of days, where you notice it hard to let go, or where you notice that you just let go with gratitude, that perhaps maybe you just surrender to the journey versus holding on to what was. Something profound that Joy and Jonah once said to me was, manifestation is evidence. Oh, sorry. As I say it wrong, that's hilarious. So manifestation is past energy. It's past intention. So once you see the physical result of what you want, you have already moved past that. You're already on to something next. So the dissolving of a social media platform, or the dissolving of a relationship, or the dissolving of anything in your world is the result of you deciding a few months ago, or a few days ago, or a few weeks ago that you wanted something more. And when I reflect back on that, I recognize that 100%, that November and December, I made a decision that I wanted something more. And the universe has aligned and said, all right, let's do this. And I don't know what it means, and I don't know how I'm going to do it. That's not my job. My job is to trust, to lean in, and to recognize that this is happening through me, not to me. So I hope you have an incredible, beautiful day. I can't wait to tap into tomorrow's energy with this 22222 portal. I'm excited. I'm excited to amplify what's next. And I hope that you will do the same. So if you are here, if you are watching, welcome. If you have friends that would love to watch this as well, please invite them. I am inviting in new people, new friends, new people who speak this language or who want to speak this language. So invite them in. And remember, as always, I love you. I believe in you. and I see your power. Bye for now.